Good evening, welcome. I'm laughing because I bought myself another, I can't see over the box, I'm so short. I bought myself another little gadget for down my publisher garden bar. This won't be just a single video, this will be the video unboxing, then I'm going to do another video setting it all up, and another video doing a little bit of taste test. You don't know what it is yet? Well, actually you do know what it is if you've read the title. If you want to keep up to date with all the other videos I'm going to do about this, on this subject, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell down below somewhere. When I do a new video, you'll get notification and you'll pop up so you know what's going on. It might not be a video about this, but there'll be a couple coming up this week, next week. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get this box open. I'm gonna have a little beer while I'm here because it's rude not to have a. I've got a couple of tinners left open, so someone gave me these. So if you got anything against Carlsberg, don't moan at me, but they're free. So I'm gonna have that in a nice glass. I haven't got any Carlsberg glasses, but I've got a nice tall Heineken glass here. So let's have a pint of this first, and then we'll open up the box and we'll have a little look inside. I've not opened the box yet myself at all, so I've not even done a little check. I know some people do videos that do a little check just to check it's all okay, but we're going to go for it. Open the box up and see what we've got inside. Hope it's what I've ordered. I've not put a heat on down here yet, so the beer's quite cold. Ah, it's going down well. Right. Let's get rid of that. Right. It's a bit of a mess down here, people. I've got to have it tidy up. If you watch my other videos and you follow this channel, you'll know that I've got a CNC, got nothing to do with the unboxing. You'll know that I've got a CNC machine set up behind me. If you don't know what a CNC machine is, and you're not interested, don't worry about it. Another subject. Okay, so what this is what they call a mini keg. Let me grab my knife, I've got a knife somewhere. I don't know if you know, but you could get kegs called Corny kegs. I think it's short for Cornelius. I think it's a company from years ago called Cornelius Inc. Cornelius Incorporated. Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola used them years ago. Drinks were stored in these kegs basically in the old days. Long time ago they used to store Coke and Pepsi in them. I do believe one brand had, Pepsi Cola had their corny kegs. A bit like a beer keg but smaller, 10 litres, 5 litres, but I think they're 10 litres is standard. I do believe Coca-Cola had what they call a ball lock valve on top, or connector, which I think you've seen before, where you pull the shank back, there's no little ball bearings pull up and it locks on. And then I do believe Pepsi Cola, another company, used pin lock, which is basically 2 pins sticking out the side. The cap goes on, you turn it, locks on the pins. So when you're looking at corny kegs, you get 2 locking mechanisms, ball lock or pin lock. Both as good as each other, I do believe, but that's the story, I do believe. Anyway, I think now they use like a syrup. The Coke in a bar, in a pub, comes in like a syrup in a beer in a bag type thing. Obviously not beer. So what this is, what people have started doing, they've started using homebrewers, especially because of the size of a corny keg, which is a 10 litre size, because of the size of it and the fittings that you can get for it, and I think they can take pressure up to 45 psi or something, so they can take pressure, they can take some carbonation. What a lot of people have started doing, homebrewers have started buying these things up, especially the last couple of years because of COVID. Homebrewers have started buying these kegs, and what you can do, you can transfer your beer from your beer bucket. When you go to the fermentation, you can put it into a keg. I've been doing a few bits of a few homebrews, and I've been putting it into like a barrel. And I've got what they call here, I've got a fridge. If you look at my other videos, I'll put a link here somewhere. If you look at my other videos, I've got a fridge down below which I'm going to use for this. And this fridge is what they call a fermentation cabinet or fermentation fridge. So I've got a hole drilled through the side with an Inkbird controller, which controls a temperature bar. And it turns the temperature on and off. And there's like a little temperature gauge which gauges the temperature that's inside the fridge. Basically, they say if you set that up properly, which I've done, it turns your homebrew into another level. Because I remember in the old days, my old man, my dad was doing homebrew. I don't know if you remember your dads and parents doing homebrew in the old days. In and out the airing cupboard, in and out the cupboards, keeping it cold, keeping it warm, etc. If you build yourself a fermentation cabinet or fermentation fridge, you convert a fridge basically. to a kegerator type setup. You can just put the beer in there and maintains the temperature. I've got the Inkbird setup thing there. That's in another video. Check out that above. I'll put the link there. My point is, when I get this going, I'll show you what it is in a minute. When I get this going, I'm going to end up putting this inside this fridge. That will be my other video. For now, I'm just going to unbox tonight's video. It's just about unboxing it and having a look at the contents. So you can get what they call a corny keg. As I said earlier, which are the you can get refurb, reconditioned ones, or you can get brand new ones. I think another one on the scene is called what I've bought is a mini keg. It uses just basically one connector in the top with 2 outlets, gas in, beer out. Let me open the box up, we'll see what we've got, and I'll show you what I mean without damaging it or cutting it apart. So this is from a company. Now, I'm nothing to do with the company I'm about to mention. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I've done a little bit of research. This is from a company called UFlow. I've done a little bit of search on the internet looking for a mini keg setup. But what I want to do, I want to get homebrew in this mini keg at one point. I want to get beer in this keg. One of the things you can do, you can put homebrew in this keg, you can put it in your fridge, keep it at temperature, put it through a tap, which is what I'm going to do. What you can also do, if you use nitro instead of CO2, you can use Guinness, but they don't recommend it on a 10 litre keg, they recommend it on a 5 litre keg. I might get a smaller 5 litre one at a later date. What you can do with these kegs, you can also take them out at people's parties. Well, the idea of this one I've bought, I'm hoping, is I can take it off. I bought a tap towel, but I'm hoping I can take the tap off of it and put it onto the keg direct and take to people's parties, because I get quite invited to quite a few parties. I've got some new karaoke gear coming through soon. That's another story, another video. I want to get this unboxed and have a little look. So I've gone for the UFlow 5 litre silver dispenser kit. So what I've bought here is a complete kit. Now, I just want to explain, I'm not affiliated with this company at all. No deals, no super deals. On the website at this very moment, they've got like some Black Friday sale on. There are companies that do these kegs, these mini kegs. Now, why did I use UFlow? And it wasn't for the price. They do a special VIP club where you go on their Facebook page and you join this club. I wasn't interested in that. That's another few quid a month. They gave you discounts. I wasn't interested in that. They've got some breweries on board where you could go and top these kegs up. I'm not really interested in that. I'll probably use my local one. I think they've got a list of breweries that are sort of going to top these kegs up. But I'm sure if you go any micro brewery, any small brewery, they'll top these kegs up for you. So I wasn't interested in that. The reason I used UFlow was because they had quite a nice website, believe it or not, and they just had simple packages. It's uncomplicated. When I've got my beer engine here, you've probably seen it in other videos. Let me just move this away. I've got a beer engine here, and I do connect that sometimes to beer in the bag. But to be quite honest, I've got it all sorted out now and it works great. But there's no gas behind that, but it just pulls beer in the bag, pulls it through. Same with when I'm doing my homebrew. And the thing that gets me is all the connect. You don't know what connected. 3/8, 5mm, 10mm, 40mm. This hopefully will be the keg, the fittings, the connectors, the pipes, all in one lump, uncomplicated. On their website they say wash it with warm water, warm soapy water, rinse it out and clean it, which is fine. I'm gonna probably run some special cleaning stuff through the homebrewer tubes. I'll put a link below to that. It's over there. I can't go and get it in a moment. But I'm gonna probably run that through first. I'll probably give it a rinse out, shake it about, run it through the tap so it's clean. If you're going to do homebrew, read your homebrew instructions, because that's what they'll recommend you to do. What I'm going to do on this, now, just another thing as well. Let's get it open. Another thing as well, some people I mentioned this to a couple of people, and I said about putting some beer in it, pouring beers out of cans, and they said that's a bit sad. But I might at the weekend shoot down Asda for my next video, my next couple of videos. I might actually shoot down a shop, believe it or not, buy a couple of boxes of beer. You may think this is stupid. Pour it directly into the keg. Why do I want to do that? Basically, it's a bit of fun. Instead of drinking out of cans, which I'm doing now, pouring it into a pint glass like so, I'm going to get all the beers, pour it into the keg, have the tap on the bar and pour a pint. It'll keep it nice and cool in the fridge, in my fermentation fridge. I can maintain the temperature, whatever temperature I want, whatever temperature that particular beer is recommended to stay at. I can set this up, like I said, that'll be in another video. Let's get this open. Let's see what we've got, Right. More packaging, more packaging. Right, let's have a little look. U-Flow, what's this? Right. Oh, sweet, look. Right, let's open it up, let's open it up. I'm getting excited now. I'll do top a lot. Like this, in my towel. Let's go this. Right, we've got a load of bits and bobs inside a big box. So if we take all that out, and then we can get a smaller box. Alright, bear with me. This is the actual bloody thing. Now, I do believe these are stainless steel. Right, get that out of the way. We're getting somewhere now. Well, that box is empty. I do need to have a clear up down this bar. I don't know about you people, but it's getting out of hand. Right. Box within a box. No more flat beer, U-Flow. I'm not sure what this is actually. Get your keg accessories and gas here. Let's have a quick look. So I think they sent like a goodie bag or something, so I'm not... Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, lovely, look at that. Right, let's advertise them then, shall we? Wasn't going to. U-Flow, thank you, free t-shirt. Or I think it was in a goodie bag actually, the t-shirt. Excellent. While we're talking about t-shirts, people, don't forget, check out my YouTube channel. Check out the Facebook page, Life of John. Just do a search for Life of John Facebook page. There's like-minded people on that channel. We're all guys that have got our own little bars and garden bars or... What's this? Oh, that's nice. Always handy, little keyring. Yeah, check out the Facebook page. My Facebook page is Life of John Facebook page. There's like-minded, there's 100 odd subscribers, not loads, but we're all like-minded people basically, like a few beers down little bars. Mine's only a tiny little shed. I've got tons of videos. Check out my rest of my videos on my YouTube. I think I've got playlists. I've got my fishing ones and my kayak ones, but there's a load of bar ones on there. By no means is my bar the best. I do get a bit bar envy sometimes when I see these other pubs and sheds popping up everywhere, left, right and centre, but it is what it is now. I've got this built, it's happy. It's taken up as much space as I've got down the garden anyway. And I'm pleased with it. When I haven't got the CNC machine, another story, as I say, watch my other videos, that's being moved hopefully this bloody weekend. I keep saying that. Then I can clear the bar out and then we can get back to normal. Do some Christmas decorations, get some lads around for a beer. Hence why I bought this, right? I don't want my mates to keep cut. I do like me beer in the bag, and keep an eye out for my other video. We're going to Mighty Oak Brewery in Essex, Malden in Essex soon. I've got a little minibus booked. Just reminded myself I've got to chase that guy out. I've got a little minibus booked for a gang of lads, subscribers. We're meeting down the bar in the morning, my bar. We're going to have bacon and sausage rolls on a barbecue. Might have an early beer, don't know, not sure yet, a bit naughty. Minibus down to Mighty Oak Brewery, Malden. They're doing a brewery open day taste test thing down there. We're going to do that and have a few more beers. So keep an eye out for that video because that could get a bit, that might get a bit messy. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how we go, you know. Anyway, yeah, if you looked at my other videos, I poured beer in a bag through the pump, this pump. I did raffle off my other pump, my beer engine, so I've only got one beer engine left. This might be put out to partial. I have slid it to one side at the moment because I've also, what I bought the kit. I bought the keg, the tower, the tap. I'm hoping, I'm not 100% sure, I'm hoping the tap that attaches to this tower can come off and attach straight to the keg, the mini keg. Because apparently what you can do with these kegs, if you check out U-Flow's website, and also be sure to pop onto U-Flow's Facebook page, have a look on there. They've got a lot of subscribers on there, a lot of members. As I say, I've not signed up for the VIP deal that they do at the moment. I'm not really interested at the moment. But you can feel free to check it out and see what you think. It's down to you, it's not down to me to. I went for this setup because I've thought, and I think I'm pleasantly surprised at the moment. I've got a good little setup here so far. It's all in one box. I bought it one set. I don't have to muck about the fittings. it should be here. It's well packaged, I'll give you that. But I'm actually get so far I've unboxed. Probably me, I do talk so much, hence people watch my channel, I think, because my unboxing videos become a bloody chit chat video. We've not actually got anything out of the box yet apart from a t-shirt and a keyring. Aha! Yep, looking good. Right, this is looking good. This is looking good, people. Another box can be thrown away. So I've got a little fit in here. This should come out of the box. I probably won't be putting this together tonight. It's a little barbed towel. Oh yeah, now that's what I talked about earlier. That's got the ball lock fitting. So you drop that down. I'm coming closer there. If you drop that down there, just pull that back. Some ball bearings inside there that drop in and it locks on. Looks quality made, well made. This is the tower, which is one of the reasons I bought this. Oh, some bits inside there. Look, spanner and a rubber seal. Insulated inside, it's quite nice that. Some more rubbish there. The problem is you've got the pipe coming straight out the bottom there. Insulated sleeve there, which is a nice touch. If you look inside there, move that forward, you've got the insulated sleeve inside. That's a nice touch. How long pipe we got there though? Not a lot. Might have to extend that. Right, I've not got a lot of pipe on there, but I might have to extend that to go into my fridge, I think. Little U-flow. It looks like the laser etched U-flow on little sign on the back there. It's quite a nice touch that. I like that. Someone did ask me on Facebook, so I'm going off track now. Someone asked on Facebook about how they want to mount this to the bar. So what you're meant to do, I think, is drill a hole through your bar and just grip straight to the bar or run your pipe through the bottom. Now, I was thinking, when CNC machines made up, is to make some plinths so you can put it on the plinth with a little pipe underneath the pipe coming forward. But to be honest with you, look at that now, I don't see why. I mean, my bar's not, yeah, my bar's scaffold balls, so I can just drill a hole through there, bolt that, screw that to the bottom there. That would look nice there, I think. That would look lovely on my bar there. I might turn the camera down a little look so you can have a little look. Let's just bring that down. So I'm assuming that fits on. Nope. Okay, so what I've got to do, I've got to read the instructions. And unfortunately, let's move the camera down a minute. I'll just move the camera down a bit so you can see that will be sitting on there like that. Next to this pump. That looks quite nice there. It's not a bad gauge stainless steel. I think it's stainless. Turned up. That doesn't look too bad. It's a nice finish on that. It's quite smart. As I say, I'm not affiliated with U-Flow at all. I buy this kit and I did say to them I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to do a fair video. Spanner set there. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm going to read the instructions and get into it. So, what is that there then? Did I open this one up? Oh right, I think they're doing a Black Friday sale. If you watch this video tonight or tomorrow, they're doing a Black Friday sale on at the moment. Now this is cool as well. I saw someone on Facebook with this on. So this is a U-Flow insulated jacket. But not only is it an insulated jacket for your keg, it's also a rucksack. So you can carry that onto your back. It's type of American thing. A lot of Americans sort of carry these beers on their trucks and park up down the beach somewhere and open the beer up. So I'm saving the best bits till last, which is actually opening up the, as I say, the reason I bought this kit, the reason I went with U-Flow was nothing to do with their VIP setup. Nothing to do with the breweries, which is handy. I just think it's quite a quality bit of kit for the money, and it's all in one box. The box I bought the kit. Some websites you go and they've got loads of different fittings. Unless you're into it big time, you don't know what fits what. I haven't got something to muck about sending things back and forth. I just want to unpack it, fit it together, and get using it. You know. Oh, right, okay. That's the That's the CO2 gas. So does that go? No, I don't know what goes on where at the moment. I'll make that as it goes on. Well, there should be some other bits. I'm hoping there's some other bits because at the moment we could have some bits missing unless it's in here. I hope it's in here because I seem to have some odd bits. Put that there, the gas can go there. Litre dispenser kit. I'm hoping the rest of it's in here. We hope. It seems a bit odd that that lot's all separate, but maybe that's how it comes. Mind you don't cut yourself. Never pull the knife towards yourself. Oh yes, you're a trained knife user like me. So be sure, if you're interested in this UFlow stuff, be sure to check out UFlow on Facebook. There are other stuff available, other companies that do the same similar sort of thing. But as I say, I found this company quite good to deal with and I found it quite concise. Everything was there on the website. They don't sell loads and loads of bits and bobs. They haven't gone overboard with it. Oh, this looks nice. This does look nice. I can, oh, hello. It gets even better. It does get. It's a nice bit of kit. I'm pleased. I'm well pleased I went with these. Yeah, good. Look more there's instructions there. That's available as a PDF as well. Oh, don't break anything, Johnny boy. Right. Oh, there she is. Oh, lovely. I'm well pleased. Oh, I feel like a proper. Oh, look at that, people. Yeah, she's good, she's lovely. It's a work of art, mate. There you go, oh, it's lovely and light. There she is. That's the UFlow 10 litre mini keg. So you basically, that's just a nice size, that is. That should fit my, I'm not even going to try fit. Should I open my fridge and try it in, just quickly? It's a bloody mess around here, I've got to sort this out. The fridge is a bit dirty, so I won't. Yeah, that fits. I've got to take my shelf out. It's a small shelf in there, but where I put me in my fridge at the moment, because it's a fermentation cabinet, as I said before. Put a shelf there, and then the beer sits at the top with the heater underneath. But this will fit in nicely. Yeah, it's nice. Bit of quality, that is. That logo's done quite nice on there. That's lovely. I don't know why, I just keep rubbing it. Right. So in my kit so far, I'll just show you, I've got the 10 litre mini keg. That should just open up like that. Oh no. Yeah, it's alright, that's quite well made. A little lid on the top that comes off. So the idea is, with this one, you can fill that with beer and you run the line. I'll get the other fittings out in a minute in the box. You run your line from here with the gas going in and your beer coming out. So if you were to do homebrew, for instance, in this, you can false carbonate it. You put the gas in every now and again, it false carbonates it. The other option is, which I'm going to do, I'm just literally going to put beer in here, not necessarily homebrew, I'm just going to put cans of beer in here, or Guinness, but mainly I think it'll be cans of beer, or cider apparently works really well. I've noticed here, they even supply you, obviously this all needs washing, they even supply you with a little funnel, yeah? Collapsible funnel, which I thought was quite, right, obviously it needs all washing. So you put that into there, I'm not going to do it now, and pour your beer in. I think that's 10, no 30, sorry, I read somewhere, 330 millilitre tins of beer, which is a lot of tins of beer, obviously you're standing there pouring all day, which I think these small ones, I think these are like ones I bought from Flavor. If you watch my other video, I bought them from Flavor the other day, second lot I've had of them. they're going down well. So basically what I plan to do, next year we've got the World Cup, we've got boxing, football, I've got a couple of parties coming up. What I plan to do is fill this up. I'm not going to be selfish, I'm not a selfish person. I plan to fill this up with beer, disconnect it from the faucet and the tower, disconnect that, and I'm writing, if not I'll get another fit, but hopefully I think I'm writing so I can fit the fitting on straight onto there, so I'll have to tap on there and the gas going in with the CO2. I may even look at in the future at getting a soda stream fitting, which I've seen, but I think that's at another site. So let me just get that down out of the way for a minute. I like that, it's nice and easy to handle, it's nice and light. It's just the right size, that is. Right, let's have a look at what's in the other box here. This is the other bits. That's sweet. I think this is like, I think they're throwing in, if you hurry up, I think they're throwing in like a goodie bag bundle at the moment. So what's the date today? What's the date today? Let me just check. It's the 24th of November today. So 24th of November 2021. I think they've got a Black Friday deal on at the moment. And they're doing a little goodie bag thing. So it needs to flatten out, but there's a little mat there, bar mat. That's handy. Right, and it flattens out, it'll be alright. Another bag, throw that away, all in there. That can go in there. Right, put a beer on that. Right, that's alright. Well, while I'm here, I'll open another can of beer. So like I say, what I plan to do is basically fill this mini keg up with beer, put it into the fridge, have a line running from the fridge to the tap, gas on it, the fridge will keep it nice and cool, the gas will force the beer through. And the idea is you tweak the gas every now and again when it starts running low, or the beer's getting a bit flat. I think it's meant to keep it a lot fresher in there, than opposed to if you just poured it into like a normal barrel and left it. Or if you've got your home brew, it will force carbonate your home brew. The gas will also push the home brew through the pipe, it will push your beer through the pipe. So this is my next little box, I'm opening up now. Aha, here we go, right. Oh, this is nice. There's a load of gear here. I'm well impressed. Thank you, Flo, I'm well impressed. I know I've paid for it, but... So there we go. There is the... God, that's nice. That's well made as well. Right. To be clear, UFlow are not manufacturers. They're like suppliers. I think they just put the bits together in a package. They're sourcing all the parts for you at a good price, putting it together in a package, putting their name on it and selling it on, which is a great business idea. It's not, I haven't got a problem with that at all. A lot of companies do it, but they're saving us doing it basically. So instead of us hunting around and buying bits and bobs which don't fit, these should all fit together. That's the plan. So tonight, I'm literally just going to open it. Right, okay, regulator in there. So there's a mini regulator. Let me come in close. I need to get these boxes out of the way and I'll show you a few bits and pieces. Let's put up that one now, far make it look good. Fill this beer up first. Right, so we've got the UFlow mini keg there. I'm not sure if you saw the tower up close, so we'll knock some beer over here. I may have to look into making that pipe longer, which is a bit of a shame. I'll have to find out what ID or OD pipe that is. When I say ID, I mean ID is internal diameter, OD is external diameter, so I might have to measure that. And I don't think that's connected, is it? Oh yeah, it might be. I'll have to get an extension pipe for that. Or John Guest Fitting or something to do that. So that's stainless steel there. Feels like stainless steel. Slightly out of round. I think that's been folded. I can see the weld seam down the middle. So I can feel it slightly out of round. It's not been turned on a lathe. Slight bump there. It's nice. It's a nice bit of kit. So I put that to one side. Put that up there. So that's that. So as I showed you earlier, we've got the funnel that comes with it to pour your beer into the top. That one there, as I say, it's ball lock type fitting. That there, now what's that? The barbed end, I can't remember what the barbed end was for. I don't know, can't remember. I did read the instructions at one point, I'll read them again later on. So I do believe that's the, I can't remember the name for it now. That's nice, that's quite well made, that is well made. That's like all stainless steel as well. You'll have trouble cleaning that properly, let's just put that in more water, but so I think the ball lock, I don't want to break anything. That screws on top. Let me move my beer out of the way a minute. That screws on top of here. Let me bring that over. Take the cap off. That will basically, once you put your drinks in there, you need to attach your pipe onto the end of that. What you do, you cut your pipe down to the length, which I do believe is this pipe here. Depending on the 10 litre keg you've got, you cut your pipe down to length. I'm not going to cut this yet just in case I get it wrong, but I think you cut it down to length so it reaches to the bottom of your keg. And the idea is, it just touches the bottom, it takes out all the beer from the bottom. And also I did read up somewhere that you can, even if you lay these on the side, the pipe will drop to the bottom, drop to the side and take all the beer out as well, so you can lay it on your side. I've got a fit, I think. So that fits on there basically like that. Now I think the angled one there is gas, if I remember right, the gas in, there's beer out, and there's like a valve there, if you want to pull that out. Today, like I say, it's just an unboxing, so I think that goes on there like that somehow. Today, as I say, it's just, I'm going to put the cap back on, it's just an unboxing video, not a setup video. I think the next video I'll do will be setting it all up, cleaning it and setting it up. I won't bother showing you how to clean it. The next video will be setting it all up. And then maybe another video after that will be pouring some beers in and pulling it through. As I say, the idea is, when you get some friends round, football, drinks, parties, whatever, it's so nice to have a beer on tap, and they don't know you poured it out of pints, or cans rather. Well, they will do, because I'll tell them, because I'm like that, and they'll probably watch this video. But the point is, it's so nice for people wandering and have a party and help themselves to a pint out of a tap, you know, and it tastes nice and fresh. You've got the gas coming in there, pushing it in, keeping it fresh, putting some bubbles into it, and it pushes it out the pump. Lovely. Can't beat it. Instead of opening tins up and doing all that, get one of these filled up, and if it goes really well, I'll get another one, connect another one to it. There's a little rub, there's a little white seal there, so don't lose that. That was in the box for the regulator. There's the regulator there. Don't let the needle of the regulator go into the red. It will damage the regulator. I've read that a lot somewhere. There's a little regulator, mini regulator there. Does the job. So increase, decrease, decrease. So you close that down first and connect your gas to that. Where's that one? Yeah, so the point is, as getting back to that, you have a party, you have your mates round, have a party, pull some beers through the tap. Much better than going back and forth with tins, pouring tins in. And you can put what beer you want in that. Put your favourite tipple in that and put the gas in it, keep it pumping through. And I think they reckon with a 10 litre keg like this one, I think you get through about 2, and they're not expensive, these things, are they? You've got these little CO2, I think they're 16 gram CO2 gas canisters. You need to get, you're going to buy some extra ones, you need to get the food hygiene ones. Don't just buy any crap, make sure they're food hygiene ones. Okay, and then that, we don't go in there, I'm making this up as I go along here, I don't know what goes where here. I've not, oh right, okay, so it looks like that screws into that in there. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to waste gas or spoil it. I'm jumping ahead of myself, so I'm going to take the instructions indoors and sit down with a beer and read it. Right, let's have a little look at what else I've got in this box. I don't want to lose anything. This video literally is going through some bits and bobs. O-rings and seals, I'm assuming they're spares because everything I've seen so far has got O-rings attached. So what we got here, what we got here, what we got here. That's the tap. Where's the actual tap? I've not seen an actual tap anywhere. That is a point. Ah, another box there. Right, what have I got here? There's only bits and bobs. We'll unwrap them all. Ah, right, okay, this is it. Let's throw that in the bin. So this is... that's a ball. One's a gas. Have a look, see if they're the same. One's gas and one's beer. I think these two fittings are the same. I've got two of them. And I do believe they go on there. Now, one's black. Now, I have to read the instructions. One's white. Put that one aside for me. I'm going to do it now. Anyway. So you've got a couple of elbow fittings there with a ball lock. Ball locks, and then you've got the cap that goes on top of the keg there. Regulator. It looks like I've got spare O-rings. Spanner. Spanner in the set there as well. Let's put the regulator back. So what went in there? That tap went in there. Spare O-rings there. As I said, today is not a setup video, it's just an unboxing video. I'm assuming this is the actual tap. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So there's the tap that's supplied there. Well, I thought it was a flow control valve tap, but maybe it's not. Where's that other piece it went on to? I think it goes on to... I don't know, I'm lost. It looks like... I ain't got a clue, that's what it looks like. There's quite a few bits here, people. Let's have a go. I think that goes on to there. Yeah, I think you got this right. I think you got an adapter there. If you want to go straight onto there, I don't know. I'll make it as I go along at the moment. I need to read the instructions. Really. There's the. I know one thing. The easy bit is putting that on there, like so. I must admit, I did think it was going to have a flow control tap, and I did think it was going to have a flow control lever on the side there, but it's not got it on this, so I'll be looking into that. So I need to look into. Let me get this here. So I think this just screws. Take that off. I've got a feeling that's an adapter for when you fit it straight to the actual keg, but this is for the actual faucet on here. The tower, sorry. That locks on there quite nicely actually, because I think it doesn't turn for some reason, which is the idea. So that goes onto there like so. Like that, and then you've got your, I thought I was going to get a control valve on, but I'll look into it. Anyway, so that tap comes off of the tower. It looks nice. We'll have to try it. So I won't know what I've got till I try it fully. Insulated sleeves drops out the bottom there, so that'll look quite nice in the bar, I think. there. Well, obviously the other way around. So a little. I think that'd be smart. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice there. So that's the tower and the tap on there, the faucet, or whatever you want to call it. I do believe there's an adapter here to connect it to the I should read instructions really, but to connect it to this, I think. So that, where does that screw out of there? The gas goes in there, and that must screw onto one of these. Is that threaded? What happens is, got a little mini regulator there, and that lands in the wrong place, which is a bit unfortunate. So I might have to put some PTFE tape on there, plumber's tape. I'll see if it's on the right fitting, I'm not sure. Put that on there. Try and get one of these things. Oh, that's gone that has gone there easily. So the white one's gone on top easy. So I don't know if that's the right one for it yet. I could read the instructions, got instructions here. Yeah, so you can put the tap directly on that. I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think that. I'm dropping anything. I think if I take the tap off, like so, I think that can go onto there. So the adapter you get with it there tightens up like so on there. Like that. And then that can tighten up then onto there. I think you might need PTFE tape, little white plumber's tape to get it all lined up. So I don't see how that's meant to. Oh, yeah, you can loosen that. So that basically can go straight on top of that unit there, can go straight on top of your mini keg, and you can draw beer out, straight out like so. So you can take that to parties. If I take the cap off this, I'll just show you. Not too hard, is it? Let's get that like that. Put that there. Like so. As I say, I think it's take 10 litres. That's 330mm cans or whatever. So you put that on like that. Obviously you've got to do this first. So basically that's your keg. And so you can take it off your tower. That's why I bought this setup, and you can use the tap like that. So if you take it to a party, you fill it up with beer, you literally have that sitting on the table. Yeah. And you can go to, say, your local brewery, or mine will be Mighty Oak Brewery. Instead of buying a beer in a bag, you're getting to top this up. And then all we've got to do now, I suppose, is for the other. I'm not sure what that's for. What's that for? There's two different types there. Let's have a look at that regulator. That regulator's got a screw through. That regulator fits on there. So this must go on there. Done it. Alright, there you go. That goes onto there like that, your gas. You can see that clear? So the gas one's now on there. Be warned, I've just noticed that these nuts are loose. Okay, so be warned, everything needs tightening up before you use it, because you will get leaks. Okay. Then your regulator fits onto there. This is a job really for indoors with your PTFE tape, because you don't want to over tighten it, you damage your threads. Not careful, you've just got to get them right. I think they do need, in my opinion, I would personally put PTFE tape on all the threaded pieces here. With PTFE tape, we'll stop the gas and beer leakages. It's plumber's tape, which is potable, which means you can use it for drinking water. So that'd be fine for beer. Because I'll be worried about these tiny threads. There's a tiny small thread there. And if you tend to tighten that up, I can see that thread stripping. But with PTFE tape, you can turn it up. Put some tape on there, turn it up, and you can sort of put it where you want roughly. You got a bit of giving it and it'll seal that leak. Same for these nuts here. I know you got some O-rings there, but I'm a bit worried about these without the O-rings. This one in particular with that regulator, but yeah, that one is tightened up there. But it's looking good. It's all sort of stainless steel. It's all good gear. I like it. And as I say, I've used the reason I chose U-Flow is because it's all literally in a box. You've got to put it all together, but it's all in a box ready to rock and roll. So then you put your gas on the end. I've probably got this upside down actually. You put your gas there like that. Is that right? You'll have your gas in the top like that. Tighten that up. Make sure you get everything's tight. PTFE tape, sealed, no leaks. Get your beer in there. All everything's nice and clean. Turn your regulator off. Turn your gas on. Turn your regulator on slowly. You got a little release valve here to prime it a little bit. Then you're ready to go. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pack away, take this indoors, give it a proper little look. I'm going to take the instructions indoors and have a proper go of it, because I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I've got to read the instructions, unfortunately, which is a sad thing, but so let's take it all apart. As I say, you need to go indoors with all this, I think. That's it, right. Yeah, that's it. Right, not a brilliant unboxing video, not in depth, it's just like open up the box and see what we've got in the set basically. You could you get it cheaper? I'm not sure. I got quite a good deal on this at the moment. The prices are going up and down all over the place for different pieces. I've got a nice little setup here. I've got a 10 litre mini keg. I've got a stainless steel tower, all the pipe work, mini regulator, the faucet, the tap, the adapter valve that goes in the top, all the fittings, all the pipe work, t-shirt, sleeve, etc. That might have been free, the goodie bag. I'm not 100% sure. Little cleaning brush in the kit as well. Some seals, rubber seals. All in one. I liked it because it's all in one set, easy. Click the button, buy now, done. I'm looking forward to giving this all a clean. You've even got your little funnel there, collapsible funnel, well handy, topped up with beer. I've even got my rucksack that came with beer. Can't wait to go to a party next summer and turn up with that rucksack on my back. They'll feel I'm bloody mad. But they'll soon be happy when I take the beer off my back. Put it on the table. So when I go to my new normal brewery, I think Leon C Brewery in Essex. Hi Leon C Brewery in Essex, little plug for you guys. I've not used their beers yet, but I think they're on the U-Flu website. I think they're doing the deal to get a bit of money off if you take one of these kegs. You can take other kegs to your breweries and top them up. As I say, I normally use Mighty Oak Brewery. I've done quite a few beer in bags off them, and I've done a video interviewing the guy that worked, one of the guys that worked there. They've not signed up as of yet. I did mention it to U-Flow, but I think they've given them a call, but there's no news yet. They don't have to sign up, but they might just top you. I'm sure they'll top these up anyway. Give them 40 quid, 20, 30, 40 quid to fill one of these up with your favourite beer. I'm personally looking forward to getting a lager in there as well. Apparently if you use Guinness, you need to use nitrogen, and you need another adapter for the end, and apparently the nitrogen cartridges don't last long. So they don't recommend using the 10 litre one. I don't think they recommend getting the 5 litre one. I might in the future get a 5 litre one for Guinness or stout or creamy beers apparently. Or people do coffee or something, cold coffee, but I'm not into that. It might be an American thing. I'm happy with it, well happy actually. So thank you, Uflo. I didn't know what to expect when I ordered it. It was a few quid. As someone said to me the other day, you've got to drink a lot of beers for the money I pay for this. Yes, you have. But if you've got a little bar like me, you spend money on your bits and bobs, your decorations, your TVs, your beers. I can't wait to get this right up and running, actually. It's a bit of a novelty, but I'll be using it, definitely. I'm even tempted now to shoot to the shops and instead of buying 1 box of beers, buy 2 boxes of beers, pour them inside this, whack it in the fridge, keep it nice and chilled, run my pipe up to my tower, just pour it through. Happy days, mate. I'm well pleased. So, Uflo, thank you very much. Uflo have got a Facebook page. I've got a Facebook page, Life of John. Check it out. There's like-minded people on that page. We do competitions every now and again. I've given stuff away before, and I've done some raffles before in the past. And we've done some charity things towards cancer charity research and Havens Hospice and stuff like that. A couple of my friends' wives have passed away of cancer. I'm sure when you get a bit older like us guys, we all know someone that's, guys and girls, we all know someone that's been affected by cancer. So it's quite often on my lives we've done twice now, I think, a charity collection for cancer research, Havens Hospice and people like that. Check out my Facebook page, Life of John. Like, subscribe the video. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. It's down there or down there somewhere. If you click that bell, you'll be notified of the next video. The next video will be, I think, the way it's going to come up, will be this little puppy again. I'm going to give it a cleaning. It gets so dark in the morning, so dark at night now, but I'm trying to give all this little clean. I think Friday, what's the day? A couple of days' time. I think Friday, which is in 2 days' time, I'll get this filled up. We'll do a little video. We'll clean this out. We'll fill up some beers. We'll get it in the fridge. I'll clean the fridge out because it looks a bit messy in there. I'll get the old Inkberg temperature thing going, and my pumps going, and my heaters going, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's a few quid, but I did look at the Pinter. My brother-in-law Bazza bought the Pinter. Wasn't happy with that. To be honest with you, I had settled on the Philips Perfect Draft setup. Philips Perfect Draft was my next purchase. I got so close to buying it. I think at the moment, as of today, which is the 23rd or whatever of November 2021, it's gone down to £2.19. I think it went in the Black Friday sale at 200 quid with no beer. And you buy the small barrels, then you send them back and exchange them. You're limited to the beers you can get. I think this might be a better option. What difference can this be to a Philips Draft machine? A Philips Draft machine is simply small kegs of beer run through a chiller unit, a mini chiller unit to keep it chilled, and it pulls through. I'm assuming, I don't know how it pulls through, it must have gas in it somewhere along, I don't know. No one's mentioned filling them up with gas. Surely if you put lager in this, put it through this pump in the fridge with some gas, it will do the same job, I'm hoping. Yes, you've got to pour the beers from the cans into there, but you can buy bigger bottles. You can buy these bigger bottles of beer, the bigger little mini kegs, and pour them if you want. It's not much. You got a little funnel there. Just fill it up with some nice beer of your choice. Any beer you want. Try them out. Experiment, yeah. If you find one that works well, let us know on Life of John Facebook page. Let the guys and girls know on Uflo's Facebook page. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Fill this up with beers. Get a little chiller unit, get a little fridge you can put it in, run a pipe through the fridge, and then keep it nice and cool. Keep topping up your gases. The gases aren't that expensive, I don't think. So I think, that's what I was going to say earlier, I'm not sure I mentioned it. I think on a 10 litre keg, they reckon 2 to 4 of these. So the idea is, if you're doing homebrew, it carbonates it, force carbonates it. If you're doing normal beer like I'll be doing, backing some CO2 in it and giving it a bit of a oomph to push it through the pipe. That's my plan. Don't know if it'll work yet. That's my plan anyway. If you're going to do that, I think you need about 2 to 4. I'm not sure yet. Depends if you fill this right up to the top or quarter fill it, half fill it. So we'll see. It's all an experimentation really at the moment, but I'm looking forward to using it. I'm looking forward to playing about with it. Can't wait till Christmas time. Brother-in-law, family, brother, etc. come around Christmas. Friends come around over Christmas. Cheese and crackers. Get the old tap going. Pour a pint out of the tap. They don't have to know it's been poured out of 40 cans of beer, do they? Don't tell them. As long as it stays nice and fresh. Apparently it's meant to be sealed up in here. It stays nice and fresh. and your gas forces it through. Keeps it nice and fresh. It's all sealed. It's all clean. It's all stainless steel. So I'm well impressed. I'm pleased with it. And as I said, if you fill this up with booze, whatever booze you want, apart from like creamy beer or Guinness, you need to use the nitrogen, the different fittings, different gas. But if you use the CO2, any lager, any homebrew, any real ales with any local microbreweries, fill this up, take it home. You can take it to a party. So if your mate's got a party, you put that on there with your gas. You take a couple of spare gas canisters in your pocket, and off you go. Little party piece, yeah? Put it on the bar around your mates, take some money off him. I'm going to pop indoors now, read the instructions properly. And I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. As again, don't forget to like, subscribe, please. Please, please, please jump on the Facebook page. Have a chat with some of us like-minded people. We've all got little bars down our gardens, some bigger than others. I think we're going to do a little trip to Ireland next year to see one of the subscribers. We've sort of become friends. We've all become quite friendly. Every fortnight, I try and do a live every Friday on every second week. I try and do a YouTube live, so I come on live. I sometimes do a Johnny Boys midweeker, which is like a drink on a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Been so busy lately doing other stuff. I've got so many projects on the go at the moment. I've got too much to do, really. Plus, I'm trying to do another homebrew. Might sub it out to my brother-in-law. Another story, another video. As I say, we've got the brewery trip coming up, the minibus trip, another video. This will keep me busy, a few videos. Plus, got me seeing the sea going and all that at my bar. New karaoke machine I bought, another story, another video. If you fancy popping on and speak to some like-minded people, not about me kayaking and me fishing, mainly about pub sheds, Life of John on the Facebook page, or just comment below. Hints or tips, you got any comments about this video, good or bad, let me know. If they're bad, I'll delete them anyway. Pop on the Life of John Facebook page for a chat. As I say, every fortnight I try and do a Facebook Live where I sit down my bar, we have a drink, and then subscribers pop on, have a chat. We've played card games before in the past over Christmas, especially in COVID times when it's quiet and pubs were shut. We had some good nights. Some of us end up falling asleep, a bit embarrassing. I get guests on as well, so we have a chat. We all get to know each other. We get guests on, we have a chat and a beer. You never know, next Facebook Live I do, I might be pulling it for this little puppy. That'll wind everyone up. They're all sitting there with cans of beer and cans of Guinness and perfect draft machines, which will run out after 7 pints. I'll be sitting with this little baby, yeah. Hopefully it all goes to plan. Got to read my instructions first, get it all clean. Quick shout out to UFlow. I'm not affiliated with them at all. It's just an advert come up. They've got a sale on at the moment, Black Friday sale at the moment. Quite a bit of money off actually, if you get on there now. But I'm not sure, if the price is going to go up or down, and it might be cheaper next year or dearer next year. I don't know. What a great idea as well, doing this way. If you go to your microbrewery, support your microbreweries, and obviously we're all into recycling, save the planet at the moment, aren't we? So I'm sure filling that up on a regular basis is better than buying boxes of beers, cans getting thrown in the bin, boxes getting thrown in the bin. One trip to your microbrewery, fill that up, you're done. You never know, your local pub might even top that up. I've got to have a chat with my local pub. The landlady, I know, might fill that up for me. I think she will actually. I'm not saying you'll get it in cheaper, but as I say, it's a bit of a novelty. Saves pointing. I still like me beer in a bag. Don't get me wrong, me beer in a bag's but a little bit small, and you haven't got that gas effect on the beer in a bag. So I'm looking forward to using this. So anyway, shout out to UFlow. The service was good. They're good as gold on the Facebook page. They looked after me. I've had a couple of emails going back and forth about bits and pieces. They sent me exactly what I wanted, plus a few bits extra. Well happy. I think they sent me a little goodie bag of a few bits there, because I wasn't 100% sure I was getting. I've got more than I need here. I'm taking my leaflet indoors to have a read up. Thanks for popping along and watching this video. I hope it's been of some interest. It wasn't a technical video at all. It was a bit of a open box, let's see what we've got in the box type video. I didn't know what to expect because I hadn't opened it at all. It's fully sealed. It's come through perfectly packaged up. I've got to go indoors and read the instructions, to be honest with you. Pop onto our Facebook page. Keep an eye on the videos. As I say, every fortnight I try and do a Facebook Live on Friday. It might be a midweeker. usually a Friday or Saturday, even Sunday lunch, Sunday evening, depends on the football, what's going on. On the YouTube lives, you're welcome to come along and watch, stay in the background, or come on as a guest. I'll send a little link on there and people come on as a guest and have a chat. If you want shout around your bar, if you've got a bar, or ask questions, if you want to ask some questions about people that have got bars, or hints and tips, or if you want to ask anything about this, let me know. This will be up and running Friday, my UFlow setup. I'm going to grab some beers, I think, Friday, fill it up, give it a quick rinse out. As I say, if you're going to do homebrew, follow your homebrew instructions to the letter and clean these out properly. I think if you're just going to pour beer in, which I'm going to do, I think you'll be fine with a bit of water. More water flush around, I'm sure it'll be fine. It won't kill you. I'll put a link below to my online website, The Life of John, www.lifeofjohn.club. It's just a small site sort of set up. Some subscribers asked me for some merchandise, so I've set up a small website there. Feel free to pop along, buy a few bits and bobs, merchandise for Christmas or whenever. It's only a bit of fun, really. But on the lives from now till Christmas, we will be doing a competition. So anyone that waves a sort of like a Life of John mug or T-shirt in the air is wearing a T-shirt, I'm going to give her some prizes out at Christmas. Special little competition thing we're doing. But it's up to you guys and girls. All welcome. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the button below. And also check out UFlow's website, check out UFlow's Facebook page. There are other companies about that do this sort of setup, do these kegs, mini kegs, or the corny kegs, big and small ones, reconditioned, new. There are other companies that do mini kegs, 10 litre, 5 litres. They do other bits and bobs stuff. You can buy this individually if you want, hunt your net left, right, centre, up to you. I'm quite happy with what I bought. We'll test it out in a couple of days' time. I'll give you some more feedback if you want. But so far, so good. It's looking good. Thank you all for watching. Cheers all. Cheers, UFlow. Till next time. Ta-da.